Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of YouTube clone series. So far I have uploaded 3 videos. 2 videos was about backend where I complete entire backend, and the last video was about the first login and sign up page, and also it's regarding API function and thunk function. So but today video I'm gonna work with the rest of the UI. So you can see this is the UI. It's similar to YouTube, right? And we are going to achieve. So on this video I'm gonna work with this profile page. So you can see on this profile image, on profile page we have edit profile. So if you click on it, you can see this UI. And also I'm gonna work on this upload video. So and like so yeah, also log out, delete account functionality. So now I back to my VS Code. So now I open up my VS Code, and first of all we have to understand we have to integrate the API function. We have to link with the backend and front end. So I have two separate file. One is user API and other is user slice. Okay, so inside user slice we already talk about sign off, login, fetch current user, and logout, and just we have two, right? Just we have left two: update users and delete users. So update users, like this is a function, and user ID form data are coming from the these two component where I handle these two things, right? So this is the API.put, and then this, it's a dynamic user ID, right? So that's why you can see I'm using dollar sign, and also I'm using multiple content type multi-part form data, right? And for delete user also I'm using dynamic user ID. So I want to show you the backend route as well. No, it's not. It's a audio. It's a backend. So this is the two. First is I'm using put request. Okay, I'm using put request. So you can see the dynamic ID, right? And yeah, and also I'm using easy login, because if you're not login user, you cannot delete it or you cannot update it. And also the single file, that's I'm using multer and then delete. So this is the dynamic. Let's back to the user API. So yeah, you can see it's very simple API function. And so this is the sign up, I already talked about it. This is a fetch, and now update users. So create async thunk, right? And yeah, I'm using asynchronous function and user ID form data. So these two are coming from the input field, like where I'm handling these two dispatch, this update, like yeah. So yeah, and then I just called update users API function with these two user ID and form data, and then I request to the backend, and backend process the data, and backend responds some data. So whatever I got the data, I can store in this variable called res. You can call full like response. Okay, so this is the raw data. So inside we have built in called data. It's a method. So I can extract the object, not the raw data. So response.data, then users, and from backend I also structure users. So in this route I only care about this user, nothing else, because that object provide lot of data, but I don't need that. What I need this users. So here I'm just structure this. This is the update users. And yeah, you can see also I have update user loading, loading state separately, because I thought like if you have this one and all the things if you assign here, so somehow it gonna crash, or make your UI noisy, or yeah, some unexpected behavior you can expect. So yeah, and so this is the update. We have three method, like three approach: pending, fulfill, reject. So when you submit, so this block of code run. When it's complete, this block of code run, and when it failure, this code is run. This code is run, right? So yeah, so at first on pending state, update user loading is true, and then error is null, and then update user fulfill, state current user, action payload. So here we are, action payload means users, because recently you can see we already structured the users, this one, right? So yeah, and then I assign action payload entire object inside current user, and I make it update user loading false, and then this block is run, right, if it's failure. So back to the update users, and then yeah, it's complete. Delete users, similarly user ID, and this user ID I grab from params, because I want to know who, like which user ID you want to delete, so I can grab from params. I called, then I request delete user API function and with user ID. So it's a request, and I'm not gonna return anything, because like I'm not gonna store anything, because delete user means I don't care. I just clear your a token from browser. That's it. Then yeah, and then I return just only user ID, and yeah, it's pretty simple. So yeah, just on fulfill. Right now we don't have pending, just we have fulfill, and then yeah, just I assign null, it can't use a null, token null, and then reject, like action payload error. And yeah, then I have to import, like this, on previous video I talk about it. So yeah, this is the user slice, and now I can show you again the store.js. So yeah, so you have to store, like user reducer. So I did here, and yeah, this name is very important, because on like where I'm dispatching, where I want where I want to use this state management, I have to call this user. I have to grab I have to grab all the data from this user store. This name is very important. So far we discussed user slice, store, user API, and now I'm gonna work on page. I'm gonna achieve this page now, all the regarding its features. So first, update users, this page, and this means this page. So yeah, you can see we have all the selected data, means full name, username, email, password. Right now I don't have password, because leave blank to keep current, and then mail, and yeah, this image, and yeah. So let me explain to you. I import the necessary things: use state, use effect from React, link, use navigate, use params from React. As I told you, use param for grabbing the user ID from URL, and use dispatch, use selector from Redux, and update user and fetch current user, because it's important. Justify, motion, animated presence, and icon. And yeah, so if you watch my previous video, so where I explain like input, right? Because multiple field we're using same UI and same design and same functionality. So that's why I thought, and I did, even though like on my previous video, like I create a utility function. So like, and I pass all the props through this, yeah, I can grab that and then I can use inside this function update user, right? So yeah, so I call use dispatch, use navigate, and then I grab ID from use params, and then yeah, and this user, as I told you, this name is very important. So yeah, use selector. So from store, and then I'm just to care about current user, update loading and error, and then I just structuring the field name, username, email, password, gender, and then profile image, set profile image, preview, set preview, errors, set error, right? And null, and empty, and use effect. If current user is not exist, then call it for safety net, and then yeah, so this use effect is making sure there is a current user, and this use effect is fetching all the current user data. I'm showing you what does mean this data. Already it's selected, right? So I'm fetching here. If current user exists, then show all the data, set form data, name, username, email, password, gender, and set preview current profile image like this one already selected. So yeah, with this use effect, I'm just fetching all the existing data from current user, nothing else. And this use effect, I'm just showing the just URL, revoke object URL for yeah, for this one, sorry, for yeah, to maintaining use effect. And then like each own account, so I'm just checking because I want to show, like I want to know the user you are deleting, that account belong to you or not. So this is variable name and current user ID from current controller, so where I have current user, and this is the ID. So this ID or this ID, eventually if you write yeah, so yeah, and I'm using history equal to, and this ID is equal not, this ID comes from params. The account I am seeing one UI, so it's called params. So yeah, that account I can grab from params, and this current user ID I grab from the fetch controller, right? And yeah, and then if they are equal, that means it becomes true. It becomes true. It becomes true, then assign inside this variable can edit. So yeah, it can editable, right? It become editable. If not, it become false. And I want to show the UI. If current user is not exist and loading is exist, show this UI. And if it's false, that means it false, so redirect to user profile immediately. Yeah, and then validate all the form data, right? I think if you watch my previous video, so yeah, it's just validation all the field, nothing else. And handle change. Handle change means whatever data you are putting on in input field, so I can grab it, so I can track it, right? Handle change, yeah, and I'm using destructuring, and so I can grab all the name and value. Set form data, I set up I'm using spread operator, whatever data previously always existed, and now just keep as it is and add this one, name and value. Then set error, handle change image, and I'm handling the file extension, and then please upload a valid image with, and if you are not, JPEG, PNG or GIF or WebP, then you can see the message. And I think it's 10 MB because I handle already back in 10 MB. So yeah, if your file more than 10 MB, then you see the message. Image size must be less than 10 MB. And then set profile image and set preview. So this one, after selecting, let's say if you want to change this icon, so let's say I want to change, and I want to change this name Sarjebin with Sarjebin. So you can see Sarjebin, so it's updated. Yeah, so with this block of code updated, and this means you are to create. If it's true, so this UI. If not, make it null. And handle remove, as I already explained. So, but yeah, handle remove, set profile image null, set preview null, and then handle submit. I think a similar code I'm explaining again and again because I already explained to you sign up. So similar things. So yeah, handle submit. I think we're handling all the submission and validator error, and I call it, and then yeah, update. Now I'm creating update object with form instance. This is a new keyword, and this is the class, form data class. And I just I just run for each. So manually I don't need to append every field inside this update data. Just I'm tracking this keyword value, and then and this line checking if value is not empty and if value is not undefined, run this block of code. That means user providing some data, and then yeah, if email is provided, then assign here, and then inside try block dispatch users. So as I told you guys on user slice is that user ID and form data comes from the component where I dispatch. So I'm dispatching update users, it's a user slice, and yeah, user ID and form data. So yeah, user ID is current user ID or this one, and form data, this I created recently here, this object instant, and yeah, and then I unwrap it, and you can see the message, and you can navigate to user profile. This is the logic part. This is the submission logic, handle submit, and this is the I use for dev. Inside dev I use another dev with motion because I'm using animation. So this is the class, just basic class, and update your vibe. I think remove it, update your profile. It's cool. Make it Excel and 3 Excel. Now it's okay. Yeah, and then yeah, error with this. You can see the error, and this error comes from store and this font. This is the input. This input I already create here. Yes, like this, label type error icon props and all the basic UI. And yeah, so I think yes, similar concept I use multiple times. So if you understand one things, yeah, throughout your project you can use it. Okay, so this is a UI just, and this form data similar to sign up form data. So there is nothing about it. Same things. This is the username, email, and gender, and yeah, it's similar to form field. So yeah, loading back to profile. So yeah, so I'm using this link so I can back to the user profile, and yeah, this is the update users. So now I want to update something. So let's here and let's upload here. Let's say this one. It's cool. Let's say make it, yeah, user one. Yeah, no, yeah, just only I want to update the, let's see. Yeah, it's work, guys. You can see here updation. You can see here also updation. Yeah, right. The image is updated. User mat. I can also change the name. Let's say Sergey Brin. Username, let's say Sergey Brin. Sergey Brin. And then I update it. It's gonna work. Yes, Sergey Brin. And yeah, so yeah, you can also update here. So we already work this UI. Okay, update your profile, and you can see also on mobile version this page. Yes, you can see this UI on phone version, right? But yeah, and let's see. Yes, the phone version. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And now let's create this profile image first, right? So this is a user profile, and yeah, it's very simple, pretty simple. I'm just importing all the necessary like use effect, use selector, all the stuff like you can see. And then also here I'm just importing fetch current user, logout, delete, and then toastify. I assign, I call these two things, and then I grab from user this and this one and make sure. And yeah, if current user not exist, then run these things. And then formed, I just format the data. I just format the data here, date. Yeah, if date is not a string, then return none. And if it, then yeah, create the date string in US timeline, year, month, date, and this handle logout. Just it's very simple. I dispatch the logout with empty and then successful, and then navigate to the login. And logout, I'm explaining again, I'm saying again, logout means you have to clear the token from browser. If it does, then that means you are no longer login user. So yeah, this is logout, and this is handle account. So I want to show you the message with help of this window confirm. And this message you can see right now, man. If you click on it, you can see the message. Are you sure? Want to delete your account? This action can't be undone. Cancel. So yeah, and then I dispatch this delete users with current ID and unwrap it, and then message, and then I navigate the sign up. And yeah, this is, and then if loading or if current user or error does not exist, and so this UI. And yeah, if current user or login is exist, if current user not and login is error is exist, navigate to login page. First I'm showing the error, and yeah, so this is the depth. Inside we have this depth, then inside we have this all the, you know, first error message, user details section, and then account and creator section. So inside user section means this section, and then creator section. Oh, okay. So I'm using depth with motion and image, right? Image. I don't need to use this. Yeah, it's cool. And it's a class on error target. Yeah, and then yeah, h1 name, if not named, then none, current, none, joint. Yeah, like it's very simple UI. So yeah, and this here account and creator section. So here you are, we are using fast grid on small screen, and on larger screen too. You can see this is a two section, two grid, but on, you can see, you can only see the one grid. Well, let me back to the things, man. Yes, this is the one grid, right? Yes, but here you are seeing two grid. And then account, then I create a link. Account, it's a tag name, and then yeah, I create fast edit profile. So inside like inside link we have this, update users, then current with params, like yeah, with dynamic ID. So I want to show you how you understand it, like when I show you this router, right, on app routes, and then and handle logout, and then yeah, here I'm just passing one click handle delete account, then make it disable, and then it's conditional loading, like if loading conditional UI, if loading then show, otherwise show this one, and this icon, and this is the creator section, and then link, upload video, and upload, yeah. So yeah, it's pretty simple. So let's app route. So this is the user profile. I just import user profile, page profile. You can see from this one, right? And then so this is the main layout route. So explore, yeah. Then I import this one, and then update users. So yeah, update user slice ID. Here you can see this is a dynamic, as I told you guys. Yeah, this is the current, it's a dynamic because this is the ID, and here you are, this is the ID, clone ID. So this ID comes from params, right? So I can navigate to this. Yeah, you can see I can navigate this one, right? So yeah, this is the ID, you can see, and yeah, this ID comes from MongoDB because we are using MongoDB. So yeah, and yeah, this way we are achieving this UI. Yeah, we are achieving this UI and also this edit profile UI, and I can check you, like, yeah, let's see logout working. Now we can see it's working, and email is match or user match, and login again. Okay, and yeah, can I delete this account? Not this one, not this one. So I want to show you the, okay, first I want to create another account. Let's see, I want to create another account, then I can, I think I create, first I log out, like, yeah, I create some account like Elon Musk. Yeah, this account, it's a new account. Yes, so this is a new account. So I'm gonna create first this upload, then I upload one video, and then I delete this account. So yeah, so let's achieve this upload video. Okay, this UI, and yeah, so I just close it, update user, and you can see we have this link, creator upload video, and this, yeah, upload video. So we have inside this features, yeah, inside these features we have this video folder. Inside video folder we have this upload video file. So all the code we have here. So it's a very long code, almost 400 line. So all the basic necessary import, right? Use dispatch, use selector, and toast, and motion, and this is the user reducer, upload reducer from this video slide. Okay, so I have to explain to you this one first. This is a video slice, right? Video API. So similar to one user API, the same. This is the base URL API videos, and we already set up on our backend. This is the base URL. This is the Axios config with credential true, and this is the first API function, upload video API, and form data comes from that upload video profile, upload video page, where we dispatch the things, and then base URL, and then video data, this video data, and header multipart. So this is the upload video API, and if I video slice, this is a video slice, user slice. So create slice, create thunk, all the API I import from this file. I'm using an asterisk, that means all the file I can input here. And here also I'm using fetch current users from user slice. And yeah, so upload video. So yeah, this one for debugging purpose, and video data, and thunk API. So you can name it whatever you want to, right? And for just debugging purpose here, and data I call I request upload video API, and I pass video data, and then I send to request to backend process it, and then backend send back to us a response. All the response I store here. So here I'm using this structuring. So yeah, so this data is this data. So you can see a lot of approach on my code base, because I'm not consistent with the same things, because I want to show you you can do you can do same things with different approach or different ways. So I'm just showing you. And yeah, so first, videos, popular videos, video data, bookmark video, create video, popular video, loading error, total page. So this is the initial state, and now I'm only care about these videos and this current video, or this video, because all the video I want to store here. And yeah, initial state, reducer, clear error reducer, the next reducer, upload, fulfill, loading false, and action payload video I'm using unzip method because this method, push all the data at the beginning of, no, sorry, at the top of the array, or you can see at the beginning of array. All right, this is called unzipped, and this is the video. So here you can, here I'm only care about fulfill because you can see same things I already care these two, add matcher and add matcher. So I don't need to use like pending and error, because pending and error, pending and failure, same same code. So yeah, I create one time and I can use multiple, right? Action type starting with video, and action type end with pending. Run this like set loading true, state error null, and similar. If action type start with video and action type end with reject, just state loading false and state error action payload. It's very cool, right? So yeah, so this is the extra reducer, and you have to also you have to handle this store. And yeah, so I import video reducer from this video slice. I then name it video reducer, and now back to the user upload file, upload video. So yeah, so video loading and error, all the things I'm just doing here, right? So let me, okay, because I'm using this update loading. Okay, so yeah, loading error, and I'm just structuring. I'm just structuring title, category, description tags. Tags should be array because I can send multiple tags, right? And all the basic things. Thumbnail image, set thumbnail image, null. Video file, set video file, null. Thumbnail preview, set thumbnail preview, null. And tag input, set tag input, empty string. Error, set error, empty object. And then if error exists, show the error. If not, just pass it down. Return if thumbnail preview exists, revoke object URL with thumbnail preview. Alright, this is the use effect. And yeah, and this is a valid form. I think you can handle it now. You can understand because minute time I already explained to you, and it's very simple. Just validate the form data. So yeah, pretty simple. And handle change, same code, handle change. And handle input, handle tag input, this is a new one. So e target value I assign here, and then set tag input I just pass this value. If value end with this comma or e key enter, then run this block of code. So e prevent default new tag variable name value replace this comma with this comma, and if trim out it, and then tag regex to handle the yeah, to you can name it. So and then if new tag and if form data new tag is not exist, run this code. Inside we have another input field, tag test new tag. Tag can only contain letter, number, space, hyphen, or underscore, right? This is a message. And tag, each tag must be 50 character or less. So yeah, you also can handle it. And set form data, and set tag, assign here, set error. So yeah, it's pretty simple. A remove tag, you can also remove. I'm going to show you. Let's say mindset. If I click enter, so yeah, you can remove also from here, right? Yeah, and then remove tag, then handle thumbnail change. So yeah, if file exists, grab from zero index file. If file, then yeah, file, and then run this code. Please upload a file image, these things. And file upload must be 10 MB, and thumbnail image must be less than 5 MB. Then set thumbnail image file, set thumbnail preview file, and yeah, if it's true, show this, otherwise null. Set error, save thumbnail image, and handle video change, right? So yeah, similar things are also, yeah, same code, 100 MB, and yeah, then handle submit, and yeah, like we are valid, like valid error and valid form, then object key valid form error less than, then show the message. So as I told you guys, I can show you how you can do manually. So right now here you can see all the things you are manually append, right? So this code is not an optimized code. So you can see on my update profile or sign up, I'm not using here. So you can see, you can compare the code, and now I want you to change by yourself this one. So use for each, and use key value, and then pass key value, and yeah, the way I did on my sign up page and my upload page, like upload, yeah, user upload, whatever the name is. And inside the try block, yes, I dispatch upload video with this form data, and wrap it, then message, then set form data I clear as a null. After uploading, you can see the it clear your upload input field. And then also I make it thumbnail image null, video file null, thumbnail preview null, and the tag is empty, set error is empty object. And if there is an error, here you can see the error. This is the logic part, and this is the logic part, and this is the just this is just UI. This is the this div. Inside this div we have motion div, so yeah, inside this div we have just this entire things. We have this h2 tag, upload your video, okay, and with this class, and then we have this error, and yeah, you can see the error message if there error exists, and then form. Simple, because this input field I already created. So this is a video title, category, description, and tags. There are tags. So yeah, and error tags. If error tags exist, so, and form tag length. It's more than one tag, then so map tag, because let me show you. Let's say first mindset, and you can also put, let's say, success. So I can show here. That means I run this for each. I run this map, tag index, expands, and then button, then thumbnail image, and error, thumbnail image, thumbnail preview, and video file, error video file and select and loading. If loading exists, then show these things. And input. So this input is very similar to other file, so you can understand it. And now I'm just checking the code. This is the UI. And yeah, so I will create some data, ChatGPT. So let's see, this is the title, and yeah, just paste here this title, and category is business. Also have description, and paste here, and the tag is, let's say, business mindset, and let's it's too enough. Upload. There is a Sam Altman. Let's upload a video. Let's upload this video, and let's see. Now it's on uploading state. So yeah, let's see. Video upload successfully. You can see the message from Toastify, and now you can see all the input field is clear, right? Let's check it out. So yeah, this one. But let's say on explore. Yes, because on explore page, I just did because fast upload. Yeah, the newest video you can see, but on home page, the popular video you can see fast, right? So there is a difference. So yeah, and you can see the Sam Twalpan, and yeah, message. Okay, so my ultimate goal to just achieve this upload video image, and now it's working right. It's working fine so far, right? So we already discuss, and now it's time to check the delete function, right? Are you ready, guys? I'm so ready because now this Elon Musk is gonna delete it forever. So let's say a message, are you sure you want to delete your account? This action cannot be undone. So yes, yes. And now what? Delete account failed, unknown error. Okay, unknown error. Why? I think delete is not working. Internal error. Let me see what's happening. What is not defined? Okay, I think I have to modify my controller. I video. This is the delete. Okay. And user video. Hey, I have to change here video. I know video. Yes, the video have. Yes, now I think it's work. Definitely it's gonna work now. Deleted. Oh my god, man. I think I cannot. Okay, it deleted. Let's see. I think I cannot. Yes. Okay, now Elon Musk is deleted. Let me show you. I have just only. Let's refresh it. What? Yes. Now it's gonna work. Now I'm gonna delete it. Okay, are you sure? Yes. Now account deleted successfully. Yes. It's working, baby. I can show you now. No longer Elon Musk. Yes. Now we have this user like user Matt, like Sergey Brin name and Matty. Okay. So yeah, the code is working pretty much. Yeah.